Come on, boy. Hey. Hey. Yes, sir.
What up, though, y'all?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Go on, boy. Go on,
Shit.
boy. Go on, boy. Go on, boy. Go on, boy.
How y'all doing, man?
Like Michael Jackson up that stuff.
Happy Wednesday, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to another late night with Leonard, baby. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm excited. First of all, giving honor to God who's ahead of my life, and hopefully he's ahead of yours too. Hey, man, I am so excited today. It is Wednesday, or what day is it? Wednesday?
It's Wednesday.
But I'm excited. How you doing, Miss Producer? How you doing?
Doing great.
That's good. I'm excited. I got a very special guest on there on the show tonight, so I will not hold you for long. I'm going to get him on right away. But listen, I do want to give a praise update. My granddaughter is doing wonderful.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. We clap on that. Thank you all for your prayers, your comments, and your concerns. Hell, she doing better than us.
She is.
Man, I'm still going through, but hey, thank God. God be the glory. We're going to get right to this, y'all. I'm so excited. It's Wednesday. We got a lot to cover, but we're not going to do it because I gotta bring my guests on. Listen, rest in peace to all of our loved ones. They're in a better place. Trust me, if they had a choice to come back here, they'll say, hell no. Because this shit do feel like hell, don't it? People dying every week. Man, they will say hell no. They want to stay. They want to stay where they at. Trust me. So, the energy that we give and being sorry and sad, don't do it because they wish they can just whisper in our ear and tell us, chill out. I ain't coming back. So, hey, listen, rest in peace to all of our loved ones. We appreciate you. Like I told y'all didn't believe me. I am not going to prolong this show no longer. So what I want to do is I want to introduce my special guest. Dallas Cowboys middle linebacker from 1984 to 1990. And in 1989 was all pro first team. Texas Black Sport Hall of Fame, record breaking, and still holds the 222 tackles in one season. My boy, my brother, the mean gene, the hitting machine, Lockhart, baby. You need another drink?
Oh, yeah, we'll be all right.
You need another drink, sir?
I'm good right now.
All right.
Yeah.
How you doing,
Man, it's good to see you.
Always good to see you.
You're excited. You're exciting. You're not boring and things like that. And then the thing you said, you're giving all praise and honor to God and glory. And I want to make a shout out to Kevin Smith because, you know, he just lost his brother. Pup just lost his brother this past week and so.
No way.
And I've been knowing that family a very, very long time. So shout out to you. All condolences goes out to you.
Shout
we
out
love
Pup,
you.
man.
And Pup, you know you all boy. So God bless you.
Yes,
God
sir.
keep you, all
Shout
right?
out, Pup.
Yeah, you can do this. You got this.
Wow, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Lockhart.
Boy, I
I
tell
got
you what.
Eugene, the hitting machine, Lockhart, sitting right with me in the studio, baby.
Oh, yeah. It's good to be here. It's good to see you, bro.
Always.
The only
man.
thing I don't like about you is, you know, you got this 20 and you got all this. I know it's blue. And
So I supposed to wear Cowboys today? That what you said?
I wouldn't blame you
I
either.
supposed to
Hell,
trade?
I wouldn't wear cowboy blue either.
Yeah, I ain't no trader.
Huh? I know that's right.
How you doing, though, man?
I'm doing good, man.
Good to see
I'm
you.
doing good, man. I'm here with got my girl with me there. Just
How you doing?
sit over there.
She over there.
Siobhan's
she
over there. So I'm glad to be graced with her presence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, that she makes me stronger.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. My brother, my friend, it is definitely a pleasure and an honor to have you in my presence, man.
Man,
I don't
thank you.
take this type of stuff lightly.
Man, neither, man.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's an honor for me for you to ask me to be on your show. So therefore, I thank God for it. And hey, I'm here to just do whatever you need me to do, brother.
You said
but
something.
whatever it is, you gonna remember this show because this gonna be the best show of your life. And then you'll be able to show this show to the next joker who want to think they bad. You show them you got a top lock. Yeah. This gonna be a show.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you.
That's right.
I got you, G. Lockhart in the building, baby. Listen, man, you was just inducted in the Texas Black Sport Hall of Fame this year, March 1st, right?
Yeah, brother. And I'll tell you what, it's such an honor. I've been waiting some 12, 15 years.
Wow.
And the thing that I'm most grateful about is that I got a chance to get the award while I was living.
There you go.
A lot of times when guys get these awards, the Hall of Fame and all of this recognition, they're deceased. And then someone has to accept the award for them.
Wow.
But God graced me so much.
God is good.
He graced me so much that he allowed me to receive the award, the jacket. I'm not in all the Hall of Fame, I'm in a couple. But if I don't even get to the other Hall of Fame, it doesn't matter now. Because I know I'm a Hall of Famer.
There you go.
I'm a Hall of Famer. Now, I got the purple jacket. Now, if I don't get the gold, if I don't get the red, the next jacket I want to have is my long white robe when I get to heaven.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I know that's
so,
right.
yeah, but it was a special honor, man. And to go in with guys like LaDainian Thomas.
Yeah.
Right. And, you had guys like Eric Dickerson was there.
Wow.
You had Barry Sanders there. The guy whose jersey that you're wearing.
Right, yeah.
Right. And then, during that time, we also opened up a learning center. He opened up a learning center for disability kids. And Eric has done so great a job, man.
Eric Dixon.
Man, yes.
Wow.
Great job he's done with those kids.
So y'all good friends.
Very good friends. We hated each other.
Did you?
In college because, he went to SMU and I went to University of Houston. Right. Mm-hmm. So, again, but we're best of friends now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did Eric stay here?
No, he's in California.
Okay.
He's in California.
All right.
And not to get off the subject, but I'm here for you.
There you go. You stay here?
I'm here for you.
You in Dallas now?
Yes, sir. But you know what, man? After I've been here so long now in Dallas, you naturally want to call it home, but it's not home for me.
It ain't home.
I'm from East Texas.
But this Texas still.
I'm from Crockett, Texas. 3,500 people.
So it's a big difference.
Yes, it's just when you get to my age now, you just want to man. It took me an hour and a half to drive over here.
Well, I appreciate you, Mr. Lockhart.
No, ain't about that. I'm talking about anywhere I wanted to go in Crockett, I could have been there and back and shopped and everything within an hour and a half.
That's true.
Yeah, but you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm here for you.
That's same for Detroit. Detroit is small.
Is it?
Yeah, it's small.
You would never think that.
It's small. You get around the whole Detroit, not Michigan, Detroit. You get around the whole city of Detroit in about 45 minutes.
Yeah, but then after time, like now, at my age and stuff like that, with all the pain and all that kind of stuff I had to go through and all of that.
Yeah.
I just want to relax.
You don't look like you in no pain to me.
What? I got somebody to help me with the pain.
Oh, shit.
Vaughn, help me with my pain.
Bro, I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
I got a question. And I've been doing my research, my homework.
Oh my God.
That's the only way to go.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to be.
But I got a question.
Ready. Keep them getting ready.
Did you really urinate on yourself when you were called on the no, for real. When you were called on the football field, when you were sitting by the water jug?
Yeah, let me tell you something. And that's true. I was drafted in the 6th round, and look at Shedeur Sanders, where he is. You see, you go way down the totem pole, whereas, if you don't know if you're going to get a chance to even see the field or not. Thank God that he's starting at quarterback coming this weekend, right?
Yeah.
But here I am, small town country boy, right? So I made the next to the last cut. I made the final cut, right? But I know because I'm a rookie, I'm 14. You had Bob Rooney, Steve DiAsi, Jeff Rohr, and then me. I ain't no way that I'm supposed to get out there on the football field. Therefore, there ain't no way I'm going to go home and study no plays. I'm gonna be out in them streets somewhere, right? So, lo and behold, Bob Brunick get hurt in the first quarter. After the first 3 series, he get hurt. I'm sitting over there minding my own business with about this 5-gallon water jug with ice cold water on it in September, probably the 17th. I'm sitting over there by my favorite water jug. I got my helmet over there. I know when the third down come, I grab my helmet and I run out down the field and I do special teams. Maybe 12 plays per game. Mm-hmm. But on this particular day, God had another plan. I'm sitting over there by my favorite jug, in my favorite seat, know where everything is. And it's like, Tom Landry, big time Christian man, it's like Jesus called.
Yes.
Eugene. And I'm sitting over there on my water jug. Watching Bob Boone come off the field. So I'm thinking, protocol is a 17 go in and all this, right?
Yeah.
And I see him over there. He's sitting over the guy's arms crossed, like the old Tom Landry way. Mm-hmm. Guy's arms crossed. He said, Lockhart get in the game. Now it's Tony Dorsett, Ron Springs, Everson, all these guys said, Lockhart, come on, man. He said, get in the game. And I'm sitting up there talking now, he must be, I know he's a little bit older than me, but I know he ain't forgot that I'm just 6th rounder. Lockhart, get in the game. And everybody's shouting. And man, and I'm looking around, so 80, 100,000 people, and I couldn't control it.
So you did pee?
Pee. Man, I didn't know it. It just happened, man. Can you imagine? 80,000 people, and I don't know a play. So I get up there to Coach Landry. I finally find my help, and I get up there to Coach Landry. He said, look at me, because now the time is running. You don't have a 45 seconds between plays. Time is running out, and he looked at me, and he got his arm crossed. Old Tom Landry way. He said, son, don't ever let that happen again. And I just wanted to pee again. That's like daddy them when they tell you, hey, you better not do that again, and you slip up and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you pissed.
You know what's going to happen.
Did anybody notice it, though?
Man, who cares? It's in September. You know you're going to be sweating anyway.
Well, somebody...
See, I didn't have to tell you that because naturally you're going to be sweating anyway. Yeah, but see, I'm putting this on your show, so next time I see somebody that want to call me pissing, say, you're right. He's pissing.
Hey, the only thing you put on my show, what happened in that damn locker room right afterwards?
Oh, my God.
What happened in that damn locker room?
Man, we going into halftime, right? So we halftime, so you got the offense on this side, got defense on this side, right?
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know no plays. So I'm out here a rookie. Got Too Tall Jones, Randy White, got Michael Downs, Everson Wall, Bill Bates, got all of these superstars, Too Tall Jones, everybody out here, and they looking to me. I'm a rookie from Crockett, Texas. Out here gonna tell them what to do. I gotta call the plays. I gotta call the signals. Here I am. I gotta call the signals, man. Don't know not one, because I ain't studied. I'm not supposed to be out there. Only thing I'm supposed to do is special teams. So Michael Downs, and here's the deal. When you're a defensive player, there's 3 things that we govern ourselves by. Is that we know the position on the field on where the ball is, down in distance, and formation. Mm-hmm. If we know those 3 things, I can more or less tell you what the play you're gonna run. Mm-hmm. I learned this after the experience in the locker room at halftime during the game.
Tell me about it.
When at halftime, these guys was tired of me being late giving the signals, and the offense would come out before them, and then they didn't have time to notice what the formation would be. Mm-hmm. So I got Randy White and Too Tall Jones. I go in there and sit down at halftime. This is halftime. Mm-hmm. And one grabbed me by this shoulder, one grabbed me by this shoulder. And my ass is up, and they took me to the bathroom. And they started giving me the whoops. Hey, rookie, You know, goddamn, you better not never let nobody come out. You better not let that office come out before us. You better not do this. You better not do this. You made us look bad. And these guys spitting, man, their eyes. This is what champions do.
Yeah.
Now, this is what champions do because they've studied. They want to know what the formations and stuff is. They want to be in the right place at the right time so they can do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
If they had that kind of dedication, if we had that kind of commitment, we wouldn't be 30 years after making a Super Bowl. But let me tell you this. They told me, you know what, son? Let me tell you what we're going to happen to you. We ought to F you.
Yep.
I said, what? I can't say it on that radio.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to say it anyway. He said, nigga, we ought to fuck you. I looked at that white boy. I said, what? We all too know. Then one, two tall said, no, we going to do it right now. This nigga really ain't got a thing of rubbers like that.
Goddamn. A thing of rubbers?
Like that. And Lord knows. Take your clothes off, Brookie. Take them off. And I'm imagining in your mind now. Imagine in your mind. You're already scared.
Mm-hmm.
You got 100,000 people out there. And then, after halftime, you come out there bleeding.
Bleeding.
Bleeding. The only thing that saved me was Coach Lennon walked by and said, let that boy go. And man, the rest of it, let me tell you what happened after the game. So I ended up making player of the week with 17 tackles, right? Didn't know no plays, so I made up in my mind, I may not know no plays, but I'm going to make every tackle. So I ended up with like 17. We playing for Philadelphia Eagles, right? So after the game, I'm still scared from what happened at halftime. So I'm watching everybody go in the dressing room on both teams. It wasn't nobody but me and the janitor outside. So I had my helmet on, my whole entire uniform.
You kept the helmet on?
And I walked out the stadium to my car. With my helmet on, when I got home, I still had my whole suit on. I was that scared. And from that moment on, I never missed a play.
Never missed a play.
Never missed a play. That's the truth. That is the truth. Can you imagine, man?
So with that said, did you think it was just an initiation, or they was gonna hit it from the back for real?
No, they wouldn't do that. No,
I'm just asking.
They'll just let me know.
You just didn't know.
But I knew that.
Okay.
No, come on, no, we're not doing that.
That
I don't
ain't
give
goddamn
the
right,
hell with the Cowboys. No. Let me hear. We got boots on the ground.
You got me over here nervous. I'm like, shit.
No, we got
I'm
boots
just
on.
checking.
We got boots on the ground.
Because you ain't go back in the locker room though.
Huh?
You ain't go back in the locker room.
In the name of Jesus, you wouldn't have went either. If you'd have went back up in there, maybe just maybe. I'm just saying. I ain't going back up in there. Not tonight.
Nah.
Now, I tell you one thing. I never did miss another play.
I know that's right. But nah, you ain't missing another play because of
Yeah.
that. You ain't missing another play because you the shit.
Yeah,
you
because
a Hall of Famer.
Because again, I was the quarterback of the defense.
Uh-huh.
I make all the calls.
All of them.
I look to the right over there, and I get a signal. I know what the play is. I know where everybody's supposed to be. Continuity on defense, offense. When back in the day, that's what we were. We was persistent about where everybody was supposed to be, and we could play off of each other. That's what made America's team who it is. We could play off the offense. We could imagine the thing that they're going to do in order to give us a chance to win. We knew what we were going to do on defense. We were going to get some turnover. We were going to stop the run. All of those things are important to us, and we studied those things. That's why special teams come in. We're going to block a punt. We're going to run a punt back. We're going to do something. And not only that, we were there for every one of those fans that filled every seat. We were there for them. We wasn't so high and mighty that we couldn't sign your autograph after the game.
Wow.
When you see us in the grocery store, we wasn't so many all pros and shit that we couldn't stop and sign for your little kid that's in a wheelchair or something. We wasn't so high and mighty that we couldn't get on our knees if we had to and get there and do it for you. That's what America's team is all about. I don't know where it's lost its thread.
Damn.
But America's team, glance back.
Wow.
Glance back some 30.
Tom Landry.
And see what it looks like. That's America's team. And America's dream is to have it back.
There you go. So you had a chance. I'm sitting here with somebody that had a chance to play with Tom Landry, and Jimmy Johnson.
Right.
Right.
I had that opportunity.
What was the biggest difference between those two?
Tom Landry was an innovator. I've never seen a coach, not one, in the entire NFL history that would come in on, he probably had did it a week before. I didn't know his schedule, but I knew after the first game, after I screwed up so bad, I knew I had to be there every morning at 5:30. And as I say, innovator, not just about football, because he explained to me something. Football wasn't his life. The center of his life was Christ. First, family, and then football. If we could live by some of those principles, Christ first, when they got ready to fire him, he said, football ain't my life, remember? Christ is my life.
Wow.
You never heard him about all the ministries that he had with Joel Osteen, with all the great ministers over there, all the prison ministries that he did. You know, he didn't advertise it. But this was a true man of God. True man of God that became one of my good friends. Innovator.
Yeah.
Put offensive plays in. He ran the offense and then would come in and put the defense together. That's why people say, well, he was so stoic because he never smiled. No, because he was thinking about the next play.
Yeah.
Maybe if some of us took that same idea, if we think about our next move, you be sure that your next move is your best move.
There you go.
You be sure. I don't care what realm you're in. If you're in a relationship, whatever move you make, you be sure that your next move is your best move, because I won't be here. You make it best for you.
That's right.
So you got to do what's best for you. And I know I had to study. I become a student of the game. I didn't want to just play for the Dallas Cowboys. I wanted to be all pro.
There you go.
I wanted to be Hall of Famer. I wanted, when they talk about linebackers, I wanted them to talk about the hit machine.
And they are talking.
I just look like this.
Man, you still hold 222 tackles in one season, bro. He still hold the title.
It is what it is.
How does that feel though? Like, I mean, you just walk around every day, but you hold the title for 222 tackles in one season in the United States.
You
all
know,
teams.
I tell people this all the time. Records are made to be broken. I don't think that will be broken. It'll be a while, because the game has changed. Back then when I was playing, it was run, you know, big man on big man. Now you see 4 wide receivers spread it out and all this type of thing. So it's going to be hard to make that kind of tackle, that many tackles, right? I had 178 unassisted. That means I was by myself. And the other few tackles I had, I was assisted. Somebody else was assisting me in it.
Gotcha.
But the main thing in life is, if you take the ability that God has given you, and as I look at my life, I want to be able to tackle some of the issues that's in our community. I want some kid to say I did something for him and they be 223. Wow. I want some grown up that I visited in the hospital and rest home and things. I want them to be 224 or 225. I want the turkey drives and the things that I do for 29 years now, backpackers. I want them to be worth something. I want to set some records in making a difference in people's lives. It's not what I did on that field. It's what God gave me that ability to do that. But he gave me a platform to do something bigger than that.
That's why I love you, bro.
He gave me a platform. So I can't help but be who I am. And I get excited about it. Life, liberty, justice. Be all you can. Don't ask what your country can do for you.
Do for your country.
That's what you can do for your country.
Wow.
For your family. For the people that love you the most. What kind of difference are you going to make in this life? What are they going to be able to say about you?
Exactly.
When you're dead and gone. One thing I know about Jesus, everywhere he went, he left something. And everywhere he showed up, people was glad to see him. They welcome him.
That's true.
What about when you show up? Are people going to welcome you, or they're going to get up and leave? Wow. If they get up and leave, you need to follow Jesus. I can't say it no better than that. I've learned.
Are you a preacher behind the closed doors? Are you a preacher? Well, listen,
Yes.
I got. Listen, you played against a lot of Hall of Famers.
Mm-hmm.
A lot, include yourself, right? Now, which player was more memorable that you played against or with? Which Hall of Famer was more memorable?
You know, again, when you play with people like Tony Dorsett, Randy White, when you play against Eric Dickerson, Barry Sanders, John Riggins, when you play against what made the NFL logo, what made it what it is today, when you play against giants and to be able to stand there with them, I wonder if any of those giants say that I belong. But to be able to play against those guys, at the moment when I was playing, I didn't think about how good they were. I wanted them to know how great I was. So therefore, the only way I could do that is to put my label on their ass after I hit them. I would find something in my mind if I was playing against a different color guy than me. I would say, well, hey, you call me a nigga. Now I'm mad. Now I gotta punish you. Those were the type of things that made me who I am.
Yeah.
And again, after you graduate or after you so-called retire, it stays with you. It doesn't leave you. It's the same way in life. I don't want to just live this life. I want to make a difference. I don't want to just say this is my lady. I want her to be my queen. I don't need nobody in my face. I need somebody to have my back. I don't need nobody else beside me. I had enough of all that. I need somebody
Baptist.
to have my back.
Baptist.
Whatever you want to call it.
There you go.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't mean to be preaching in there anyway, y'all.
I already knew it was coming. I love it.
Yeah, it's just coming.
I
You know,
love
if it's in you, I don't care what you say.
Have your way.
You can close my mouth, but you can close my mouth, but you can't close my heart.
I need you to preach to this though.
I will.
Right here.
Call it.
Now, is it true?
Yes, probably. From Genesis to Revelation, if somebody say I did something, I probably did.
Well, no, this not you right here. This is somebody else. Is it true that Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson walked in your spot? Your spot. You know what I'm talking about. The cafe. Offered you $35,000 to stay with the Cowboys. And then you woke up the next
You just
morning.
being messy.
And then you woke. I'm just saying, you woke up
You
the
just
next
being
morning.
messy.
You was
The way I got traded, in football.
So they did walk up in your spot.
Football is football. They walked up they came to Cowboys Cafe that I own, myself, Tony Dorsett, and Everson Walls. They did come there, and I was set up for a news conference. I was set up for a news conference in there. I was getting ready to go to the Miami Dolphins. There was something called Plan B back then, right? So they had showed interest in me. I went up there and had a new contract and everything. Yes, and I was told by them that, hey, we want you to remain here in Dallas, right? And there were some promises that was made, and
you can't talk about it no more.
That didn't go the way I wanted them to go. There are some things that happened where I had to end up fighting to get what I was promised. So yes, it's true. There is no doubt, and there's no sense in me lying. But it's those things that has happened to me by so-called big men that think they're bigger than my God. There's so many things that has happened in my life. People know nothing about the things I have to suffer trying to be the best middle linebacker. 16 concussions, 7 major surgeries last year. Have no idea what I had to go through. But it's the big boys that can still sit up on their so-called thrones and think they're calling the shots. A lot has happened. That's just not one instance. There are several.
And you end up getting your money.
Throughout the entire NFL. And it's a shame that those giants that we was talking about, who have builders, these are the guys who's suffering now from CTE, from Alzheimer's, from dementia. These are the guys that's now not able to go out and watch a football game because they made the football game what it is today. You see it as what it is now, but that's not the way it was. It was somebody who laid their lives out there on the line. Now that are crippled and don't have any memories. There are some people out there right now that can't get up and go to the bathroom. Giants. Once was giants.
Wow.
And then you get a monopoly of power of 32 men that own these teams, and they prevent you from getting your money the way that you should. But that's okay. Money ain't everything. I was just talking to my girl on the way here, and she was telling me about the guy who owns Apple and how he simplified how much all that money didn't make the difference. He said, but she was telling me about how a $10,000 watch ticks just like a $5 watch. How all these material things that we think we want and that we need, when it comes to death and life, it has no meaning.
Can't take them with you.
You can't take it with you. So yeah, a lot of the stuff that you read and hear, I'm not taking it back because it's true. Yes, I had to go to court about the money and things like that. The next day I was traded to the New England Patriots. Again, I said, I made a statement, it's a cold, cold world out here. I said, but it's cold in New England. Yes, sir, it was cold as hell up in New England. Boy, I ain't lying. I'm talking about for real. My second season after that, I had shipped all my clothes home in the car. You put all your clothes in the car and you put on the boards, because back in there, it's a long way to try to drive from there, right? So I put it in the car and shipped it out, right? So the only thing I got left is a warm-up suit. And now it's about 65, 70 degrees, nice day, last game, get ready to get the last game. Then next morning, about 32 inches of snow on the ground. My son called me when I was at the stadium getting ready to go check out. He said, Daddy, you played enough football. Come on and coach us. That helped me make up my mind right then. I went in and told him, I said, I'm done.
You retired after 2 years.
Came home and spent the rest of my time.
In 92.
With my boys. In 93.
93. How do you feel about Jerry Jones as an owner? Hold on. As an owner, and how you feel about this situation, this contract situation with Michael Parsons?
I don't feel one way or the other about Jerry Jones. I'm pretty sure he don't feel no way about me. About the Michael Parsons issue, I think when you are the best player at your position, you deserve to make the most money. I just think that Cowboys sometimes, a lot of the times, most of the times, have overlooked the way that other team does things and they become successful. And you would wonder, why don't you follow? A lot of these guys, when they're rookies, they sign these contracts 4 or 5 years. And then because they show their talent so well, as Michael Parsons has, 2-3-year All-Pro,
yes,
league record in tackles and sacks, and this team wouldn't be anything. It wouldn't have the face of anything if it wasn't for that kid. He should be paid. So let's look at other teams, what they do. Pittsburgh signed the defensive end, what's his name, Nick Bosa, the $38 million last year, right? They came and signed him before his contract came to an end. If the Cowboys last year would have made a contract with Parsons for the same amount of money, they wouldn't be looking at 48 this year. But see, the thing that happens also in all these transitions is now the TV contracts then got bigger. You got Netflix. All these numbers then got bigger. That's why Dak Prescott was so smart. He waited until the contracts of TV, but he wasn't worried about it. He made enough money, but then he also had a red shirt on too that says, "You don't hit me in practice." That's why he can show up in practice. But Michael Parsons plays linebacker.
Yeah.
He can't do that. He can't get out there on that practice field and stand a chance of getting hurt. No, I wouldn't do it either. Mm-hmm. But perhaps we would learn as a front office, and I can't tell the Cowboys what to do. You know, the Jones don't need me to tell them what to do. They're a very, very successful family, not just as a football team. So it's easy. I think if you see a guy that deserves it before he comes to this point of his contract, sneak in and do it now, so we won't have to deal with this kind of stuff as we did with CeeDee Lamb. Same thing happened. He signed before the first game. Same thing with Dak Prescott. You can't do that. Mm-hmm. Training camp is extremely important. Why?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's where you get your continuity. That's why you be on the same play. That's why you say, I can do this, I can play with this wire, because I've been to training camp. Mm-hmm. We've been in training camp in life. That's why we know what we can do, that we cannot still do the same thing. Why? Because we've been to training camp and we know the better plays. And every once in a while, you got an audible in your life.
Bishop Lockhart.
You got an audible in your life and turn around.
You right about it?
Yeah.
You right about it, man. Now
they come over to preach.
I already knew what you was going to do. But let me ask you this. What's your opinion on how the NFL treats older players like yourself?
I hate it. It's the worst thing in the world to see my fellow players, my fellow teammates, fellow opponents, to go through what they're going through. And you got these men that's holding their lives in their hands. What in the world? How in the world is money going to affect your life if you give it to some of the guys that paved the way for you?
Yeah.
Why do you have to sit there and you sit there and you know about CTE, Alzheimer's, Parkinson, all these things? You've seen where guys kill themselves and having all these problems, but you sitting up here on your little jets and your big planes and your ships. And it's not like you don't know. You don't want to know what they're suffering from. It's a shame. It's truly a tragedy. Mm-hmm. And as a person, if I didn't know God, you would want to hate them. Yeah. But because of our relationship with God, we pray for them. Mm-hmm. And
what's some of your experiences that you going through with this?
Well, again, I'm going through some of the same things. Memory loss, all the same things that you see all my other guys go through, but I don't claim it.
There you go.
I don't claim it now. I tell myself that. Yeah, do I lose my keys? Do I do this? Do I do that? If it weren't for that young lady right there, I'll be lost. Because I can't keep up with nothing, but she keeps me in line. She does so much for me dearly and willfully. Yeah, man, it's the effects of it. I haven't been able to get my money. Now,
so the NFL owe you money?
They absolutely. For my concussion lawsuits, I've already been awarded, but they're still holding $3 million that I could use to better my life. But instead, the government comes in and they'll take 25% of my money, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month. So, and this could be easily alleviated. But not only me going through this type of things, but there are many more guys. You ought to hear their stories.
Wow.
You ought to hear their stories. And it's a shame.
But you can go to any Cowboy games you want to though for free, right? Parking spot, all that.
No,
like,
there's nothing free. You know, we don't have tickets. As former players, we don't have tickets. That's been not I. Maybe Roger Staubach or Drew Pearson, somebody like that, can go and buy tickets. But that's old. All that stuff is old with where you can just go buy your.
Oh, wow.
We used to get free tickets. You used to get some free tickets back in Landry days. But every single thing, let me tell you the most disheartening thing, is that you have to pay for a parking pass. Is that sometime when I do go to a game, I'll see some of the older guys that I played football with. I see them having to walk a mile and a half, just to go see their old team that they helped Bill play. Some of those things like that, and then
is this a
and
Jerry
it's
Jones
hard.
thing?
I think it's not a Jerry Jones thing. I think it's a league-wide thing, whereas, all the perks but no. Most other teams, and I think we are perhaps the only one team that don't have a suite for the former players to go into, where they don't have to pay for tickets and things like that. I think we're the only team. I'm not for sure, but I think we're the only team.
Wow.
That whereas, what we did, what we built here, doesn't matter. But that's okay.
So since you didn't win a Super Bowl, do you feel like you paid away?
You're damn right.
You're damn right.
Damn, what do I, man? Google me.
I know. I just want you to tell the
Look
people.
at it. See if I paid away. But not only on the field. While I was playing, I was doing it off the field.
There you go.
And that's more important to me, because those people off the field appreciated more than the ones that was giving me what they were giving me.
I'm
the
glad you
credit.
told me that too, because now I want to ask you what you're doing. What is Eugene Lockhart doing today?
Well, what I'm doing is I'm still doing my charities. I've been doing this for 30 years now. Feed the homeless.
Mm-hmm.
We do about 8,000 turkeys a year. Wow. We're doing it even right now as we're talking. We do backpacks, school supplies, coats, caps, gloves, blankets when it get cold. For 29 years, God has given me this platform. Because I was a cowboy, He allowed me to know that I'm not allowing you to get this platform so you can just enjoy it for just. I'm doing it because I can trust you with it.
That's powerful.
I can trust you with.
That's powerful.
I can trust you with my little kids. I can trust you with these adults that's suffering. I can trust you.
That's powerful.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'm doing it with joy in my heart, peace.
That's what's up, man.
Yes.
I'm so excited you came out, man.
Yeah.
I knew this was gonna be passionate like
Yeah,
that.
man. That's where I get a hold.
Now,
I love it, and and I'm gonna talk about it. That's my story.
Yeah.
That's my story.
Now, I'm gonna ask you one more last question. I heard you say it, but we really wasn't talking about it at the time. You said you and who else owned the Dallas Cafe?
At the time, Cowboys Cafe. Tony Dorsett, Everson Rawls, Alfredo Roberts,
And yourself.
and myself. Right.
Mhm.
It's myself. And we had the number one sports bar in the whole Southwest.
Wow.
Cowboys Cafe. It was right out in Irving,
Yeah.
about maybe 9 minutes from the practice field. And every single day you were going to see a cowboy in there.
Every day.
So that inspired Cowboy fans. If they wanted to see some Cowboys, they come to Cowboys Cafe.
Wow.
And we didn't have bad nights.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't no slow nights. But there was Cowboy fans.
Every time.
We had the best double dip buffalo wing. We had Cowboys helmets of beer. We had it all.
That's
it was
what's
there.
up, man.
And the good thing about it is we was able to share it with our fans.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not a one time you ever see a cowboy come to Cowboy Cafe and they were so high, proud, and mighty that they couldn't sign autographs for
It
you.
wasn't like that.
Nah, we didn't do that.
That's
No.
what's up.
You come here to be a Cowboy. You got Cowboy fans. You gonna sign or you gonna resign.
There you go.
My name is Eugene Lockhart, and I approve this message.
There you go. We gonna get you out of here, man. You been to play 88 yet? Don't you what?
Yes, sir.
You been there?
Yes, sir.
How you like it? I ain't been yet.
You haven't?
I ain't been yet.
Okay.
I want to walk in there with you one night.
All right, let's do that. Whenever you get ready, holler at your boy. You know my number, 1-800-HIT MACHINE.
Don't tell
My
you
name
that.
is Eugene Lockhart.
Oh, you ain't gonna tell your number now. Yeah,
Huh?
Don't tell your number.
Hey, no, I'm not getting that. I'm not doing that like I used to. Hey, I did that one time on TV.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
I seen it.
And look at my girl.
Don't do
What
it.
you say, baby? No,
Hey.
don't get a number out.
Don't do
214.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, young man.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm
Yeah, it's been a
overwhelmed.
joy.
Thank you, bro.
Whenever you need me, young man, hey, call
And you know
me.
I will.
Eugene,
I'm gonna need
yeah.
you this weekend. We're gonna talk about it after this show,
I
though.
will do it. All right, brother.
I appreciate you, man.
Yes,
Late
sir.
nights with Leonard, Eugene Lockhart. Let's go.